Hello and welcome to Super Desperation Radio, your Labor Day special. We are definitely here to celebrate Labor Day. It's the first Monday in September to celebrate the American labor movement is dedicated to social and economic achievements of workers. Now that I've joined the workforce and Twitch God himself, I am here to command all my people to be free.
Yep, we're celebrating it by all of them being at work at the mall.
Yeah! Thank you, you keep the world turning. I went to 7-Eleven and got a Slurpee, it was great.
What flavor?
I got lemon and blue raspberry because I didn't have grape or like Sprite. I usually been mixing this lemon with
Slurpee?
It's like a Sprite remix like thing, you know.
Oh.
It's got like a citrus thing to it. Like I had it when I was in Vegas because they had the free Slurpee day. I got a half lemon, half that, and I'm like, oh my god, it's so good. And then all the 7-Elevens around here only have lemon and nothing else. So, yeah. Unfortunate, but
yeah,
still tasty.
For everybody else, happy Monday.
Yeah, I mean, it's also a day. But it's a day that I get paid for not even working.
Same.
Damn.
Oh, yeah.
As a salary man, I can't tell the difference.
Actually, yeah, same.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think either of you know what days off are anymore.
No.
So,
oh, go for it.
I was gonna say, as you know, I have a job, but it shall not interfere with Super Desperation Radio for me. I work sometime in the night, and I have plenty of time to get things accomplished, so I can do this. So, only thing that's gonna really get destroyed is my sleep schedule.
You didn't need to sleep anyway.
Whatever. Sleep's for nerds.
I can teach you how to, fix that.
To not sleep?
So as you can hear, we actually are joined by Kelly for once.
We traded in Hell Pockets.
Yeah, we traded up, really.
Yeah.
Because
I don't think we traded up.
Week.
I mean, we traded anime for anime. That's not trading up.
My voice is deeper and more sultry there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we definitely traded up then. Never mind.
This is true. Chris only sometimes gives me a boner.
Yeah.
Wow.
Very rarely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually totally forgot that today was a holiday, so like all day at work on Friday, I was like, oh yeah, so like I'll take care of this Monday, and everyone was like, no you won't. I was like, what, you're doubting me now? They're like, no, I mean, it's like...
They're like, don't come in. For one, just actually don't show up.
There was like a 95% chance that I was gonna like accidentally drive to work today and be locked out of the office, but I like kept reminding myself all weekend. I was like, Monday off, don't do it. So fortunately,
yeah.
I also drank a lot of wine last night alone to make sure that I would oversleep.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, so I was really going all out trying to not go to work today.
That was the best part. You had to point out that you were all alone drinking wine. Like, you couldn't have just said, I drank a lot of wine last night. You're like, I drank a lot of wine. Alone. Yeah.
I didn't want people to think that I was, like, actually having a good time.
Oh, shit. I can't have that.
Social drinking, not for me.
Just slapping hands together. Excellent. The job is done.
So, what have you guys done this fine Monday?
I've played Tales of Zillia since I woke up and snuggled the cat. That's the whole day. I think I forgot to eat. I was like right before I came on Skype, I was like, man, I should probably like order food or something. Yeah, I'll wait.
I went to the mall, which is how I know that all of the workers of the United States are still working today.
Get wrecked.
Hey, it's Labor Day. We couldn't live without their labor.
Huh?
I
went to the mall because Monique wanted to go shopping a little bit. So,
I wanna go
went to the mall. Then after that, went to happy hour.
Ugh.
I was driving everybody. I was driving the fun field trip bus. So.
Oh yeah, the wagon.
Yep. Got to get those groceries, dude.
Yeah. What about you, Alex? You've rarely get days off.
I did what I do most days off, is jack shit.
The finest of days.
Mostly just be a philosophizer about fight games on the internet and then antagonize somebody I don't agree with.
Did you touch a bird though?
No, not today. But I did think about touching a bird later today.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Birds are great.
Yeah, plans. You know, that's the kind of aspirations and goals you need in life. Just be like, you know, someday I'm gonna touch a bird. Today will be that day.
Like, what better bird to touch than the North American bald eagle? If only it wasn't a crime.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to touch those, but you know.
I'm not sure if the crime is like the bigger problem or the fact that they would just like wreck your shit.
Yeah, they're pretty strong.
Like, imagine going to some national park and just like getting taloned in the face, and as you're like stumbling off whatever tree you were coming off, they just shoot you for trying to like interfere with the birds. Like, what wonderful, wonderful protection of those animals.
From what I saw from, because I'm me, from what I saw from like a National Geographic piece or whatever of the bald eagle, there was one that was actually near like some sort of industrial thing. But what it did instead was like it like kind of coexisted with like the humans that were there and stuff like that. But what it also did was it kept predators away. So it was actually a really good like cohabitation kind of thing that was beneficial for both parties.
Hey dude, bald eagles aren't gonna like let anyone fuck with their turf.
Mm-hmm. For the symbol of freedom, they're definitely not gonna let people do what the fuck they want.
That's right. And as you know, the little screen you put on before the show showed that they're just gonna noob tube you if
Yeah.
you get too close.
They have assault rifles with definite grenade launcher attachments, so be careful. Also,
I like the comic where someone's like ordering a sandwich and he's like, "Can I have American cheese?" And she's like, "Is cheddar okay?" And this bald eagle just comes out of nowhere and is like, "Is terrorism okay?" And just like picks her up and flies away with her.
See, the best part about the noob tube is the sick noise it makes.
oh yeah,
It's the thunk.
just the potato gun like sound effect.
Yo.
Thunk.
The thing sounds better than a piece of material finding its way outside of a pipe as fast as possible.
That's right. So, anyway, now that we've taken care of the fact that none of us done shit, let's talk about what we wanted to talk about last week, which was the Smash Brothers leaks that are seemingly becoming true.
Well,
Yo, someone's job is like, or I guess from what like the internet rumor mill said, which who knows how true that is, but a bunch of people said that it was like an ESRB worker or something, and then that turned into no, it was a former Nintendo employee who quit, but he was like in charge of like getting the footage to the ESRB, and so like I don't know, but I did hear that Nintendo was gonna take action, so
yeah.
someone's gonna be like messed up.
In case you didn't know, it was definitely a footage, like not even just like, you know, fake pictures, but actual videos of gameplay on the 3DS version of the Super Smash Brothers game for the 3DS. And it looked pretty real. So a lot of the most rumors where, you know, Shulk, Ganon, and all these other people are going to be in it. With Shulk being announced just recently before TGS, people are believing, with having video evidence and the release, that it's more than likely going to be true. So, what do you guys think about the lead characters? Anyone you're really interested in?
Shulk.
Just Shulk?
Shulk.
No reason, just Shulk.
I've been waiting for Shulk to be announced for like 20 years now.
20 years, even before like any of the Xeno games probably came out.
Yeah. No, like legitimately, do you guys remember when they announced like Charizard?
Oh,
That was
yeah.
like a long ass time ago, and they had like a big stream for it and everything. Like I was watching that stream and just like whispering Shulk to myself, like that's how long I've wanted him. I was like, just give me Shulk. I don't care about anything else.
The thing that I find hilarious about Shulk is that, well, it's really cool that they're keeping the European voice actor for the English, considering,
It's so good.
But he sounds like a Scouser. Like, he sounds like he's from Liverpool, like some sort of, I don't know.
Hold on. He?
Yeah.
Is it? Aren't you talking about She-Hulk?
Oh,
I was
Is this
so
where we're gonna do it? Is this what we're doing?
Wait, this isn't a Marvel Nintendo crossover?
that,
That's what I was thinking.
That voice is so good. my
Yeah.
god, it's so
It makes
good.
me laugh.
I just love, like, okay, so, like, I was talking about this, like, before we started streaming, but, like, so, in Xenoblade itself, there's a character named Rhine, and if you have him in your party with you, like, every 30 fucking seconds, like, whenever you start a fight, he's like, it's Rhine time, and it gets so annoying. But yeah, like, I was watching the Shulk reveal, and he's just, like, showed up and was like, it's Shulk time, and I was like, I can't believe you, Nintendo.
What's really cool about Nintendo's reveals is that they've been doing all their reveals as they did their own promotions for those specific games. Like, they got the 3D team to do the stuff for Fire Emblem Awakening, to do the Fire Emblem. Obviously, they got Shaft to redo Kid Icarus, like, footage.
God, that was so cool.
I was like, what? Really? You know, they definitely got the more comic book kind of Western style for Punch-Out, you know, have Little Mac. So it's just kind of really neat how they keep the uniqueness from the titles themselves, but bring it forward and into the culmination that is Smash. So I always thought that was cool.
Okay, we need to have a conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Asshole dog.
Duck Hunt Dog?
Yeah.
Duck Hunt dog. I'm stoked.
See, like, alright, here's I hope for Duck Hunt Dog is that he has the obnoxious laugh.
Has
That
to.
he has to,
Yeah,
right?
he wouldn't be Duck Hunt Dog unless he was like.
And I need it to be as obnoxious as possible. Like, I need it to be every time he KOs somebody, he just starts laughing maniacally. A la Wario passing you in Super Mario Kart.
I think
Like-
the thing that will make me hate the character, if they don't do this, is the sound of the spring action inside of a zapper firing sound effect isn't played in game. You know what I'm talking about? When you click in the NES zapper and it goes,
Oh god.
ka-ching, ka-ching. If it doesn't have that, I'm gonna cry. Like,
No, that scared me when I was a kid. Like,
Dude, I can
legitimately.
pull out my zapper right now so the stream could hear it. I mean, you know.
Yo,
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah, I was gonna
God.
say. So, but his final smash has to be you play Duck Hunt.
Yeah,
no, his
with
final
the other
smash
characters on the
is
screen.
Hogan's Alley.
100% chance.
It's Hogan's Alley. That'd be
Okay,
hilarious.
that would be sick too.
It's
Honestly,
like, why? You use the Duck Hunt Dog and you pull out Hogan's Alley?
does that mean one of his special moves is actually going to be like the skeet shooting part, the clay pigeons,
Yeah, probably.
where he just throws clay pigeons at you?
Clay pigeons, ducks, cans, and then apparently there was another NES zapper gun where you actually could shoot the dog. That came out later, but I don't remember what it's called now.
Yeah, he gets like a face full of like. Oh, go ahead, Gibby.
Yeah,
Oh
if
my
I don't have
God.
that sound
Yeah,
effect
so
in the
freak out,
game,
Kelly.
Yeah, I just got like actually like physically uncomfortable. No, like when I was a kid, like, and my dad was like, "Let's play Duck Hunt." It was like I would make him play because that noise would always scare me, even though I like should have like grown to expect it every time. Just it still surprised me. I was like, "What the fuck was that?"
yeah. So that's kind of the biggest thing for me. I really do want that.
He's just, it's so unexpected for me. Like when they added Rob, that it's actually really welcome. It's super different, and I think that it'll be weird to see his attacks. But if it does turn out to be true, and it seems like it's going to be, I'm really excited about that.
What's
Like,
also
do you think the dog's gonna have the zapper? Like,
I
is
don't
that gonna be one of his things? Like, is he gonna just be guns akimbo with 2 zappers?
I don't know if that's the
John
case.
Woo?
Yeah, just a John Woo dog. And then the question becomes, will he have gray or orange zappers?
I'm hoping gray.
Gray. Gray is more like old school.
Yeah. But the other thing about that is that if the leak list is true, there might also be DLC characters. But this could be a completely different link that was attached to it.
Yeah.
And some of them would be characters that have already been in the game that would be returning at this point, such as Lucas or Snake, they were saying.
Yeah.
But then there was also other ones that had a different 5-character list, so maybe there's 2 sets of DLC, much like we've seen from the new Mario Kart, where there is 2 sets, 3 characters apiece, and new stages.
I mean, for as obviously likely as the rest of the leaks look, I mean, I I won't say that I don't think that it'll happen, because obviously like Mario Kart got DLC, and it seems kind of likely that this is all coming to fruition. But I know that Sakurai has said before that he doesn't like DLC, and so it would kind of surprise me that they would go that route.
Yeah, I know he doesn't. Because I never expected there to be DLC for Smash. But with how Nintendo's expanding, they're definitely trying it out more and more, and probably seeing it as something lucrative. So maybe they would have just been like, "Come on, Sakurai, just bite the bullet this one time. We've given you free roam over like everything else you've done. Like, come on."
Well, that's something to consider with the DLC for Mario Kart 8.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's actually pretty expensive. It's not just like, hey, here's a Shy Guy that's rainbow colored and maybe a cart. You get full tracks, completely new characters, and Isabelle from Animal Crossing and Link.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So like you get like something that legitimately seems like it's DLC, as opposed to, hey, this was on the disc, we just didn't finish it, now pay us for it.
Yeah. I think the only thing that was on disc was the pictures of the DLC tracks, like the cups, but no other data was on there. So it does look like, it's just brand new things. But back to Smash. How do you guys feel about the leaks in general? Like leaks in games?
I don't like leaks because, well, I mean, I'm now like like now I'm like afraid of leaks in a way that I never was before. So, and now now that I see like how stressful leaks can be for the company itself, like I'm definitely more prone to being like, what the hell is your problem? But I think before I was like always hyped for leaks, like, oh yeah, I get to know about stuff sooner. But, like it's really stressful because honestly, like a lot of companies will they put a lot of thought and a lot of effort into planning out exactly how they want to present stuff. Like, hey, we want to show this cool thing and we want to do it in exactly this way because we think it's gonna be the most exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Like just like PR stuff aside, it's so much more exciting when just everything lines up and just like in a way that's just so like I would have been way more excited about the Shulk video if I didn't already kind of know that he was gonna be in the game.
Mm-hmm.
So like I don't know, now I kind of view it as like a hype killer. Like, oh well, I knew about that already. So
yeah.
So from the other side of the aisle, I'm gonna say that I think leaks are an inevitability and are only actually problematic because game companies refuse to reveal all the information at a time that people want to know it. So basically, we get Smash in a month. We still don't know the entire cast.
Mm-hmm.
That seems pretty ridiculous to me because I feel like people shouldn't have to be waiting until the last moment to decide if they want to play a game because they don't even know what characters are in it. You're holding on to that information a very long time, and you're actually making it more likely as a company that there will be leaks.
yeah,
Basically,
that's
you're
true.
setting yourself up to fail.
Just like from a like perspective of like so when we have announcements and stuff like that, like the reason that we don't want them to leak is usually because like the reason that you're sort of like dragging out the information for as long as you can is you're trying to keep people watching.
Right.
Like if you dump all of the information like right away, people are gonna like that's it, that's the news, and like the people talking about that news is gonna fade out well before release. And so the reason that you want to like keep sort of leaking, well, not leaking out information, the reason that you want to sort of like piece out the information and put out a little bit at a time is to just keep the conversation going as people are like expecting new information and then like discussing the new information that just came out. So like that's what we do. But yeah, I mean, for something like as big as Smash, I would have sort of expected to know more stuff, or at least stuff about the 3DS version already, since it's so close.
Yeah, I can see them holding on to something like DLC plans That makes sense because, I mean, it's quite possible not even finished.
Yeah.
But for the final character roster that's going to be in the main game, there's no reason. And like you said, especially something as big as Smash, that's not going to disappear off people's radar. It's not happening. Nobody's going to be like, man, oh man, I didn't even know Smash came out yesterday. Totally passed me by. Just never knew it was going to happen.
I'm more on the side of I guess I'm kind of in the middle, but for the most part I'm just like I don't really like leaks, not because well, I definitely don't like them because they take the fun out of it, but I mostly don't like them because I don't know what misinformation I'm being fed. I don't even know if this is real, you know? I'm still pretty skeptic till the end. So I usually just kind of don't worry about it. Like when I heard they're like, "Oh man, they got the new Smash leaks," I'm like, "Yeah, okay." And then I heard that there were videos. I'm like, "Wait, what?" And I went and looked, but I couldn't find them. I'm like, "Well, whatever. I don't care that much." But honestly, like I do like a little bit of mysticism, you know, like something, because definitely knowing the characters is gonna help. But yeah, piecing out the information is definitely gonna keep the conversation going. But I don't know. I guess, like, if the game is going to have unlocks, you know, because obviously Smash will always have unlockable characters. You're not going to get the full roster. I kind of would like a little bit more of, like, you know, secrecy and stuff. I mean, I guess that's me just yearning for more of the older days where you were just, like, playing a game and you're like, I don't even know what's going to happen next. I don't know what character's in the game, like Melee or something like that.
Yeah.
And you're just like, your mind is completely blown. You're just like, whoa, really? Mewtwo's in the game? Like, what? You know, just like flipping out.
I think that is...
Or like the days of you having an uncle who worked at Nintendo.
Oh yeah, that kid. That's the reason why I'm so skeptic of leaks, because I definitely knew that kid in like middle school who just lied all the time, and I'm just like, whatever. I'm skeptic to the day I die now.
What's interesting to me is that I think that what makes leaks so bad is that there are so many people trying to fake leaks now. So, like you said, it's so hard to discern what's real and what's bullshit that you do sort of become immune to it. You're just like, yeah, Smash leaks in the heaviest quotation marks ever. You're like, I'll wait until I know what the hell's actually real. In my case, go back a couple of years when the Ultimate Marvel cast released. That was on Capcom's website. Everybody knew that shit was real. So that was something to be excited about. And that's actually something that if I was Capcom, I would be really pissed about, because that was somebody putting assets on the website unprotected.
Yeah.
This could have come from anywhere along the process for Smash Brothers. So I don't feel like Nintendo. I mean, Nintendo is obviously pissed, but I don't feel like they can be as mad as Capcom was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really do wonder where the assets came from, whether it was a like ex-Nintendo employee or whether it was ESRB, because the ESRB is under like a really heavy NDA. When you send the ESRB, when you send the ESRB like your stuff so that they can check it over and make sure you're not trying to sneak anything untowards in, like that's like a big thing. I don't know how the ESRB works, like employee-wise. I don't know whether
I think I don't know, but I think they're pretty sure a private organization, aren't they? Like they're
it's all private.
Yeah.
It just seems like very bizarre that someone who would apply for a job at the ESRB would then turn around and leak game footage. So I'm just wondering where it came from.
I'm sure there is some catastrophic red tape in that person's future. Like they're going to probably federal prison. Like you're done.
People are. Yeah, there's definitely going to be a lot of searching around from Nintendo right now, like trying to figure out where this thing actually got out, how.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. Gibby, your thoughts on any of the characters?
Don't know which leak was real. I saw one leak that had Ridley in it.
Ridley's
Not
not
sure if
real.
that one was real.
Ridley is just a boss on a stage.
Yeah, at this point, Ridley is like a Smash meme where like everyone's like, put Ridley in.
Okay.
It's because he's too big for Brawl, and so he's too big for Smash in general.
I see. Yeah, I didn't really pay attention to half the damn leaks. I saw a bunch of pictures. I don't care too much. I'm not going to be playing this game. I do want to play Asshole Dog, just because Asshole Dog. I'll play the game here and there if someone around me has it, but I'm not gonna give a shit about it.
Yeah.
Simple said. I'm not gonna fucking lie and fuck this game. I don't care.
That was truly the most bitter, grumpy old man shit I've ever heard.
Oh, fucking, new fucking game. Fuck.
Hey, let me know when that dog's out.
You kids get off my yard.
You know what's actually kind of obnoxious is the quality of fakes. Like when you actually get fooled. Where this happened most recently with Pokemon X and Y. Because you couldn't tell what was fake or not. Because people have gotten really good at mimicking, you know, game art or in-game, you know, models and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have stuff where, like, am I going to get my heart ripped out when Halucha turns out not to be real? Like when someone's like, hey, dude, there's a luchador bird. And I'm like, quit fucking with me, man. I don't need to, like, give me a month. Let me know for real. I don't need to hear this shit. Just fucking wait a month, you know, go through the whole game and be like, yep, no luchador bird. Go walk off a cliff. How do I know this isn't going to be the case with no asshole dog?
Yeah, because definitely from the portrait photo I saw of him was just, it seemed...
It's really good. Like
it was good, but it did seem a little off, like with a lot of the lighting and stuff on it. But I mean, what do I know? That's why I'm just, like I said, I'm a skeptic. Like, I don't know if he is or isn't at this point. But
yeah, and then you have stuff that's like intentionally photographed poorly. Like
everything's at an
T-Hawk.
angle.
Yeah, the T-Hawk reveal for Super, or whatever version T-Hawk was in originally, nobody believed it was real because it was like, oh, that's totally fucking fake. Look, he doesn't even look like he's built into the game engine. And then it's like, no, that turned out it's a real screenshot. It's just a really shitty camera.
Yeah, I hate that. Every leak is at an angle with like the worst like grain. In the days where people have 16 megapixel cameras in their pocket, they still can only take the 1 megapixel picture.
It's just like watching match videos right out of Japan during a beta test. You know, they've got like their jacket on and it's peering through a hole in their jacket, and for some reason they have like a filter over their phone, so it looks like they put it through the soap opera.
Everything was just taken with a Game Boy camera.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what my favorite thing about all this though is the people making leaks to spite the leak photos. Like, will they make the leaks deliberately as fake as possible? Like, I saw one where they just changed all the character names to something stupid, and
Yeah.
and like they just
Pikachu was just Pokemon.
yeah, like like they just, and then like instead of like the character names or the game mode, it's like leaks are easy to fake, like, and stuff like that, like just like things that to show you that it really is.
Yeah, I love that picture.
Yeah.
Wait,
there's a whole
you
bunch.
just said leeks are easy to bake? Because I don't think you're supposed to bake leeks.
Whatever.
Right.
I think you're supposed to boil them, man.
What the best one was though was the one that was, it had a whole bunch of other like silly characters on the fakes, and it definitely had Anti-Mage and Faceless Void on the character select screen.
Okay, yeah, that one I saw. That was hilarious.
I think one of my favorites has been the picture of Marth where they crudely drew MS Paint glasses and kind of cropped his hair, so it's like, hey guys, Bayonetta's in there.
Oh man. But yeah, I don't know.
I think someone sent that to Kamiya, and he told them to fuck off or something.
Like usual.
Just another day at the office for Kamiya.
Funny about everything is to fuck off.
You know, I think
That's not true. Sometimes he tells me to ask my mom. Yeah.
I think it's a Kamiya bot at this point.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man.
Kamiya's just over there like, you are 12, fuck off.
Go ask your mom. It's just like my favorite Kamiya-ism.
Yeah.
It's like, man, what a beast.
Oh man. But yeah, that's kind of just how I feel about leaks in general. It's like I just don't want to believe them anymore. I especially don't want to believe the fact that Lucas probably isn't going to be in the game, because I like his A moves way better than Ness's. So.
Yeah, but you know, it's one of those things where I look at it this way, is that Smash, obviously the competitive Smash scene is hugest, is biggest here in America, where we don't have the game. Like, we didn't get Mother 3.
Yeah.
People know Mother 3, but they either haven't gotten a chance to play it, or, you know, it's only something they've, like, heard of in passing. They're like, oh yeah, that's that game that people like, and that kid from Smash is from it. It's like, okay.
Yeah, but by the time Smash Bros. Came out, no, while Earthbound did hit the States, like, nobody still knew about Mother 2, really, either. Like, most people learned about it
that's a
after
good
the fact.
point.
Yeah. Also, I heard that in Melee, it was supposed to be Lucas that replaced Ness. Sakurai was going to put Lucas in, you know, even though Mother 3 didn't exist at that point.
Huh.
Yeah.
I hear about that. Interesting.
Yeah, from all the stuff I read initially, it was supposed to be Lucas to help promote the upcoming game or some shit like that.
Yeah, like on the 64 disc drive or something, or whenever they were still making it. And, you know, they like went on hiatus for a while.
And then it got canceled.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, yeah. It just makes me sad because I definitely liked his moveset a lot more.
You know what makes me sad? Ganondorf.
What about him?
His existence.
He's back, baby.
He's not
Because-
Ganon.
Because he's not Ganon. He is Jobber Ganon.
You don't like his...
God, we made him like thief, and you know he's got a magical. Look, dude, you already had Ganon. He was cool. He was like a pig demon thing.
He had like a
He would have been
trident.
unique. Now he's just another dude.
Not only
Dude
is
with
he
a really
dead,
weird nose.
he doesn't even use a sword that he normally uses. He's just like, I'm gonna punch the shit out of you. He was
He's got, like,
confirmed
a pump
to.
with the sword.
He was in like one of those off-screen like little bubbles, and I think the Smash, during the Nintendo Direct, I think you could see it in one of the
Yeah.
things. So
I saw a picture of that and I was like, wow.
I don't know if that was intentional or not, but hey, Ganondorf's
And
back.
And I totally understand the people, especially for people who played Ganon competitively in Smash, that it's cool for them to have their character back. But can we get Pig Ganon, like, please, someday? No, probably not. Okay. Fuck
Well,
you
when
guys.
was the last time we got Pig Ganon in a game?
I don't even know anymore.
Very likely a Link to the Past. Or,
Well,
well, technically he was in Ocarina, but
Yeah. Was he a pig though? He was just a monster, wasn't he?
I think he was just a monster in Ocarina, yeah.
We haven't gotten real Ganon since the games went 3D, basically.
Real Ganon.
Real Ganon.
But
That's what he is.
according to the timeline, that Ganon didn't exist until after everything.
You know,
Push your glasses up, nerd.
this whole respect the Lord thing has its limits, man. Alright?
Yeah.
Get that shit out of here.
It really doesn't.
Damn.
Go away, Kelly.
There really are no
I like
rules.
it. Go away.
You know, you want me to respect the lore? I can show you the door. Just
See, this ties in to Mother 3, because Pig Ganon, and then you got, I'll just stop.
I was like, you're gonna spoil something for people, and I'm just gonna get really angry.
Obviously, there's Ganon? And I don't know. Whatever.
What
We
kind of
have
name is
Ganon.
Ganondorf, anyways? Like Dorf?
Ganon Dork. Alright,
Yeah,
get it
he's
right.
Ganon Dork. You might as well push his glasses up too.
I think we should move on to the other bit of Nintendo news.
There's
Oh.
more Nintendo. Oh, yeah. I forgot.
Pokken Tournament. Definitely.
Wait, that's Nintendo?
Yeah, right?
I thought you were talking about the new 3DS.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I totally thought you were going for the new.
We're gonna touch on that, but Pokken Tournament, it's written in the text of Tekken Tournament, has definitely been announced, and
Definitely weird.
it's weird. It's just two Pokemon beating the crap out of each other as God intended, but thing about it is that apparently there's not gonna have high mids and lows, but it's gonna just focus more on like looking flashy and beating the shit out of people.
Seriously still feel like they're fucking with us. This
Like-
shit doesn't look real to me. Now see, this looks like a fake leak that somebody created with like Maya and too much free time.
Just they had like they just were like,
Just
hey,
Hana's just making fake leaks in his free time.
it's like yo,
Hana's got like a fucking bottle of tequila next to me. He's like, they're gonna believe this shit. It's gonna be great.
yeah. They're like, hey, fire up that Source Filmmaker, dude. Just use these assets you can download off of the Steam Marketplace. And I don't know. It's interesting. They have Batchamp in there. He's one of my favorites, so I'm all about crushing skulls.
On Geodude.
Geodude would be pretty cool, I guess.
So
That
here's
dude
the
will just
question.
levitate.
Here's the question: how many characters are we gonna get?
They haven't even hinted.
Because what's the total count of
600.
Pokemon right now?
Over 600, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like 600 something. I don't know. Ask
So
Monique.
I don't think we're gonna even get 50.
The real question is are they going to be pretty unique, or are they just going to do the Pokemon thing where they're like, hey, everybody's got Bullet Punch, you know, let's go.
Well,
Maybe.
from the small amount of information that they've released, and still not being specific, somebody asked that would all the Pokemon involved in this fighting game be like the humanoid ones? Because obviously Lucario and Machamp are, you know, bipedal Pokemon, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And they responded with, no, it's not just going to be all humanoid ones. So it's not just going to be Blaziken and, you know, Charizard and things like that. There's going to be
and they're not going to all
types.
be they're not going to all be just fighting types, right?
Yeah, they're not all going to be fighting types, which begs the question, like, how far are they going to go with these mechanics?
Are we gonna have the weaknesses?
Because they stated that there isn't going to be the standard Tekken high, mids, and lows. But that makes you think, if they're going to simplify it for, you know, the cross audience of, you know, obviously younger kids that really like Pokemon and the older people that play fighting games competitively, they can do something as simple as the base kind of hits beat, or strikes beat throws, throws beat block, block beat strikes.
Mm-hmm.
But then you have to wonder, are elemental weaknesses going to come into play here? Like, wouldn't that be like
sick ass counter picking?
Yeah, like that'd be like the hardest picking ever. It's like, oh, this guy's got like this Blastoise grappler bullshit. He's gonna pick this runaway Talonflame, or not Talonflame, fucking Zapdos.
Just like, oh man, he definitely picked I don't know, just like, oh, he's got a Weedle, or, you know, even a Beedrill, and it's like, I better counter pick with Shedinja. He can't fucking die in this matchup. It's like,
yeah.
fuck.
I really don't know how this game is going to work. I mean, we obviously don't know anything about it either, is the problem.
I mean, someone asked Haruda in an interview whether the type thing was going to come into play, and all he said was no comment, which scared the shit out of me.
That means they're at least thinking about it.
Yeah. That means they're playing with it right now, and they're trying to see if the game is going to explode when they use it.
I was like, no.
No, the real question is, are they gonna still keep like secondary effects? Like, can you boost your stats? Like, are you gonna Swords Dance or something? But at the same time, am I gonna be able to pick like, what is it, a technician, and just flinch everyone to death? Like, you can't move. Actually, if that's true, Chinchino better be in the fucking game. I want to fucking slam on fools. 5 hits every time. Combo counter going to the sky.
Go for it, Docs.
I'm hoping that they just have the assets and the model for just Kuma from Tekken, and just be like, hey guys, Ursaring.
Reese.
Just like, sup guys, it's me, Ursaring.
Hey, white Ursaring, like, yo, white Kuma, we got that bear tick.
Yeah, there we go. Oh, dude, Pangoro.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he's in there.
What confuses me too is status ailments. Like, are you going to be able to put people to sleep?
What I'm hoping is that you definitely have like 3 or 6 Pokemon, and you can swap them out when you need to, like, you know, hard tag them or whatever.
Oh, so it's going to be like KOF?
Like, maybe like an arena KOF or something? I mean, it's Pokemon. Why would you only have one when you're like rumbling,
no,
right?
I mean, I completely agree with you.
Yeah. Like, I want to see some crazy stuff. Or even like, it'd be cool you could have like 2-on-2s and stuff.
Now, it would be a controversial move, but I think for the first one, the best way to do it is if they just had the first Pokemon from Red and Blue.
Just
and then
those?
each expansion, each sequel would bring in the next gen.
Obviously that's not gonna happen. We got Lucario already.
We already got Lucario.
Yeah, I know.
We got Pokemon's Ryu. Yeah.
But I mean, there's no way this game's gonna end up with all.
We're not gonna get
plus 100 Pokemon.
I'm sure we're not gonna get all evolutions though, so that does kind of truncate the list a bit.
Well,
Yeah,
actually, that's gonna be an interesting question, because in the video, Lucario Mega evolves.
Oh,
Think about that shit.
Man, this game is some fucking Mugen bullshit. I don't even know.
It's gonna be.
What if like there's each like family of Pokemon, but you can evolve mid-battle? So like there's Charmander in the roster, but he can go up to Charizard, so you don't need Charizard on the roster. Ooh,
Maybe.
I'm scared.
Yeah. I'm a little frightened by that.
Evolving mid-battle is some Digimon shit. Like,
Call out.
I mean, it is. Oh man.
Somewhere the hound is getting really tight. Love that statement.
Trying to think who would be just like a really out there edition that'd still be pretty good. I don't know. Can't wait to play as all the various Eevees, right? We're gonna have all their evolutions.
What
or
if they're just colors?
Eevee, and you can choose which evolution.
Oh my god,
What if
that's
it's just a
too
color
much.
swap?
Oh wow, they'd be like that lazy.
Yeah, just palette swap Eevee.
Oh God, I wasn't excited until you brought up the Eevee thing, and now I'm
Do you need a
excited.
moment?
Yeah.
All I know is that there's gonna be some sort of fairy Pokemon. I'm gonna get really fucking mad because he'll just counterpick all my favorites. It's like, thanks. Apparently, you know, fairies are good against fighting type. I'm mad.
Are they?
Yes. God.
I like how you're just like, God.
You know how terrible it is when you're like playing through just like the regular thing and you have to go against a fairy Pokemon and like 5, 6 of your team is just weak against fairy. Yeah.
Hey, that's why you gotta build a team with that in mind.
Yeah, that's why you have to not suck.
I don't suck. You should see my random battles, okay? I am the best at randoming. Yeah.
You are the most random.
Mm-hmm. I might have, participated in a competitive game or two. I don't know.
Oh,
I'm not that
You
big of a Pokemon fan. I'm pretty perfectly honest. I definitely only beat it X and Y because my friend was like, "Dude, let me see what the last thing in your fucking pals or friend safari is." I'm like, "All right." And then I think it was, what was it, Scolipede or something like that? I don't know. Something stupid.
Oh, you had a poison one?
Yeah.
Neat.
Definitely had some junk Pokemon in there except for him.
Oh, just hella garbage.
Yeah, it was like
It was
Swalot.
actually Trubbish.
No, it was like Swalot and something else. I don't even
See,
remember.
there's a character I want in Pokken, dude.
Sure.
Rubbish.
Trubbish should be tight.
Oh
You just
man.
want to play as a bag of trash, huh?
Hell yeah. Every match is a trash bag match.
Oh my god, I just
he
thought of
wants to be able to
something.
relate to the character he's playing.
Wow. Just
So, if they add
Is
Reggie
that why you
Gig-
want Snorlax in the game, though?
if they add Reggie Gigas to the game, are they going to be able to have slow start to where you just kind of, if you just like lame out like the first like half of the round and then you just start shitting all over him? Just like, oh man, my like attack is like weak until 5, or 10 in-game seconds. All right, now it's time to fucking just sweep everyone under the rug. Like, you're all dead.
You're all dead.
I win. Got him.
Oh, dude, the best will be the people who play. God, who's that guy? That one monkey who has Truant, and just like,
Oh God.
Oh, slacking?
yeah, just like that's gonna be the worst. Or you just doing a combo and then it just drops because he's just like, nah.
He just stops.
I'll get back to you in a minute.
He's like, I'm walking away. Later.
It makes me wonder though. So, this is gonna be a new thing, but do you think that it also will tie into a lot more of the other Mega Evolutions, like the ones that are gonna be coming out in the Hoenn remake?
I guess anything's possible.
Like, are they gonna like deliberately make certain like megas for the Pokemon and that, and just be like, oh, we want them in Pokken Fighter, you know?
I think it's definitely a possibility. I think it's hard to say simply because we don't even know. See, I didn't even realize that all the Mega stuff. I mean, obviously it is going to be in the Hoenn remakes, but I didn't even think about it.
Yeah. So, will Mandibuzz have the Electric Wind Godfist?
Yes, twice on Sunday.
Oh,
But
man.
so moving aside from that really quickly, because we don't know that much about it. What about the new 3DS?
Okay, so
It's new.
No, it's bullshit. That's what it is.
No, it's bullshit.
It pissed me off. Like I'm like, oh what? Oh, Xenoblade Chronicles coming out for this? Dragon Quest X? Oh, wait, new 3DS. What do they mean new 3DS? Wait, there's a 3DS with an analog nub, 2 extra buttons. New 3DS. Wait, it's not a new name.
See,
It's just.
I
new
understand
3DS.
calling something that just has hardware upgrades like a second analog stick and something like still in the 3DS family, but when you start fucking with the CPU,
Yeah.
and like games are not backwards compatible, like I don't know that I would brand it as the exact same thing.
well, look at the Game Boy Color. That's more or less the same thing.
No.
Yeah, but
It's
how
not.
many
It's
years
the
ago
Game
was
Boy
that?
Color. That's the thing. It's a whole different system. It's
Yeah,
labeled
it's not the
different.
new Game Boy.
See, if this was the 3DS Plus or 3DS Extra or some stupid shit like that, I'd be fine with this.
Yeah, like this feels like sort of like kind of a new system, but at the same time not. And I don't know. It reeks to me of what the Wii U is, where people are gonna have no fucking idea like what the differences are and what it's supposed to be
Mm-hmm.
because of the name. I don't know. Like I feel like Nintendo's gonna.
See, that's one of those things. Why didn't they just go with their consistency and their already horrible naming and had this been like the 3DSu?
No, they should have just been like the Nintendo Triple DZ.
Oh, dude, you can't call it. You can't call it the 3DS. Sorry.
3DS.
Not 3DS.
It's well, you know what's really weird to me is that didn't we already do this? They released the Circle Pad,
Mm-hmm.
and
Circle
wasn't
Pad
that supposed to like create the second analog stick?
Yeah.
So is basically this new system what that was supposed to be, but they basically hemmed and hawed in bringing it out because they realized they were going to shoot themselves in their foot?
The best part about it is the fact that they had an opportunity with the 3DS XL, and they
Yeah.
didn't.
I'm still. I mean, honestly, the little analog thing doesn't look like that comfortable or useful to me. But maybe that's just me. Like it looks very small.
Yeah, it looks similar to those old laptop mouse nubs
God,
or whatever the hell they were called.
Horrible.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
ones in the center, the little like
Yeah.
nub, and you kind
Like
of just
that's what
bend
it
it.
looks like to me. It doesn't look like something that I would want to use to control like a camera in a fight or something. Especially
Yeah.
since it's placed above the.
Yeah, that makes it even
buttons.
worse.
I don't
Yeah.
know. Just everything looks bizarre about it to me. I don't know.
And to make matters worse, have you seen how small the 2 additional shoulder buttons are?
Yeah.
They're about as small as that damn analog nub.
So bizarre.
I don't know. What bothers me about it is it feels like the 3DS is really just starting to get its footing here in the States in about the last year and a half. And I feel like this could be the thing to fuck that up.
I'm also wondering, like, okay, so it has a stronger CPU in order to allow it to do more, right? So you could play the Xenoblade Chronicles or whatever. Who's going to actually take advantage of this? I'm trying to think. Nintendo's definitely going to have
Yeah, first
some games
party.
on it. Yeah. But do you really think that, like, Joe Schmo is going to be like, well, I'm releasing my shitty Call of Duty port for 3DS, but I don't want to make it so that less people can play it. I want more people to play it, so I'm just going to make it
Right.
even shittier. Right? So it just, you wonder if third party's going to do it, they're probably going to do it because they got licensed by first party, I'm feeling like, you know?
Yeah.
So that's another thing that's just like, yeah, it's going to be better. The web browser's going to be better, which most people won't care about because they have phones or computers anyways.
Yeah. So
It has
they've said that games for the new 3DS are not going to be compatible with the old one.
specific ones, yes, because they're going to
Yeah.
require that extra power. Like the Xenoblade Chronicles
Yeah,
for the
Xenoblade
3DS.
Chronicles, Dragon Quest X, and they announced a few games already that will not be compatible with the current 3DS.
Yeah.
You need to upgrade to the new 3DS in order to play these games. But
It just seems like such a shit show.
yeah, so the thing we do know is that the new 3DS will play current 3DS games. I don't know if it will play normal DS games like the current 3DS does. So, well, I think the whole thing is stupid. Where's my new Game Boy? That's what I want.
You know what would have been cool is if they would have decided to, you know, maybe they'll do this with like the next console or the next handheld at least. Make it modular. If you want to upgrade the CPU down the line, let people just buy a CPU like they did with the 64, you know? Here's my RAM cartridge expansion. You know what I'm saying?
We're just never gonna get modular systems, dude. Not in anytime soon. Not while console makers actually still control the market.
It's stupid. I'm done with consoles. I pretty much am.
I think you're done with them.
Well, it's just like even the big name titles, like Metal Gear Solid 5 is also on PC, and I sit back and I look and I'm like, do I even want to play this game? Do I even care anymore? You know, that's what I asked myself. Like, all these console exclusives are like, oh yeah, dude, I really want to play Haze. 5 out of 5. What an amazing title. I'm so glad you spent millions of dollars on this when you could have, like, did something a lot better. I don't know. You could have taken the money that you were trying to make with that game and just invested it somewhere else and probably would have came out better. Like, I don't know. I'm not saying don't make games, but it's just like, if you're going to spend money on it, don't get mad when you like are out of touch with your player base, you know? Why do you not think about the core gamer out there, you know?
The core gamer. The core gamer.
What? You got a problem?
Are you hard? Do you hate casuals?
Yeah. When I saw that, I was like, "Oh my god, Miyamoto, I salute you. Get out of here, casuals, core gamers only."
Oh my god, please stop.
No, I mean, I'm totally fine with, you know, other people playing, but it's like I do feel that is what Nintendo's doing, and unfortunately, what the most people want, it's like, I want to play FIFA. There's definitely Pro Evolution Soccer out there, which is way better, but I want to play FIFA. Oh, I can only get Madden, but boy do I love Madden every year like clockwork. You know what I'm saying? Like,
hey man, branding.
But that's the thing. Everyone's dumb. Ugh.
Including you.
Yeah, even me, for even caring about video games in the first place. I should just, like, I don't know, go take up calligraphy or something. Like, fuck this.
Oh. Kind of hang out. It's like, let me enjoy the fine artistry in this.
I'll take up calligraphy just so I can write well thought out angry messages to developers. Just like
Anthony's gonna become a calligraphy elitist. Like, you guys don't even know what calligraphy is.
It's gonna be better.
Casuals.
I'm just gonna be like, dear Sony, you are the worst company in all of history. You know, just like, but like write this really beautiful written letters, so like something that like they're gonna hang up anyways and be like, wow, that says some really terrible things. And like, yeah, but it looks nice, right? So makes me look astute, you know. This is the finest hate mail I've ever gotten. So I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I'm just sad with the video game market as a whole right now. I think
it's sad with you.
I think the biggest issue is the fact that games are being made by AAA title devs, and then the indies trying to like make something for themselves, and there's no middle ground anymore. You know, like
no.
Third party practically doesn't exist.
So what you've told me is that they're squeezing out the middle class.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So what we need is a revolution of the proletariat. Uh-oh. Wait, no. No, I didn't say that.
That's the wrong podcast, sir.
No, I don't know. Yeah, it's just everything's too extreme. Everything is binary like these days. Like, I don't like that. And everything needs to be more fluid. Be like water. You know?
Damn.
Tim Allen said that.
No, he didn't.
It must have been Al Borland then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was definitely Al. I cry. I weep because this is like the thing that I've cared about probably the most out of like my hobbies, you know, like video games were just cool. It's such a general, broad aspect. You can pull so many different things from it. You can see a whole bunch of different people from it, and it's just like, boy, I love it when like, it's like having like a nice Lego set and then like the Lego comes in and they're like, hey, check out this one. It's way shittier, and when we do that, we're gonna stomp on the old one you have. It's like, oh, thanks, dude. I guess I'll buy
enjoying that.
Isn't it more like, you know, the old Lego set you have here, we're going to release this new Lego set, but none of the old Lego pieces are compatible with these new Lego pieces.
Yeah.
God.
You cannot combine them. That would be the worst shit. Hey guys, you had fun playing with those Legos? Here's some fucking Mega Blocks for you. You can't put them together.
Man, ain't nobody wanting Mega Blocks.
There were them poor kids that want Mega Blocks, man. I felt
Yeah.
bad.
You know, what's it? Is it there are Halo Mega Blocks now?
Yes,
I
yes,
swear I
there are.
saw that.
So Mega Bloks has a bunch of licensed shit where they have Halo, I think Modern Warfare,
What?
And yes, this is. I'm gonna double check myself real quick. I'm gonna type in the words "Modern Warfare Mega Blocks."
I like little smiley block dudes that just blow each other's heads off across the map and call each other noobs.
That's me.
Oh, that explains everything.
About me.
Yeah, it does, I think.
Yeah, they're definitely Call of Duty.
It's like the toy industry. All that shit sucks now.
No, you need to understand the toy industry is there for one reason. Okay, the TV shows or the video games aren't there to make money. They're there to market the toys. Okay, and the toys are there to make money. If the toys don't sell, that means the game, TV show, whatever is a failure, and it gets canceled and it gets thrown in the back burner. That's what happens.
God.
That's how it
That's
works.
real.
I'm trying
No,
to
it
come
is.
up-
This shit's real.
Yeah.
trying to come up with an alternative to Debbie Downer for Walkman.
I'm just
Walkman? I mean, I don't know. But while Alex tries to think about it,
I'm
thinking
Sulkman.
Arena 2 came out last week.
You could be Troubled Tony.
There you trouble.
Sulkman. That's what I'll be.
Sulkman?
Smoke, man.
I heard Smoke Man.
Well, I mean,
That's
that's
what I
already
heard.
true.
Oh my God! Stop.
Hold on, so just a quick aside because you started complaining about toys. I'll let you know the real fucking complaint about toys is how the oil industry really fucked up the price of plastic, meaning that all the old fucking $7 and $8 Transformers toys that were the deluxe size, which are really fucking cool, the ones you really want because you don't want the really fucking big ones with the annoying lights, are now like $15 fucking because the price of plastics went up because of the price of gas because we are fucking dependent on Middle Eastern oil.
Alex, no, you're wrong. Okay, the problem with toys now.
You should have just ended
is
it
that-
with "No, you're wrong." Okay.
No, just the problem with everything now is that it's not diecast anymore. What happened to my old diecast Transformers?
my
Not
God.
You
Transformers,
still
sorry, I
have-
had this diecast Voltron. That shit was sick. I threw it at someone's head, they were injured. I throw toys at people's heads, now they are not injured. What kind of bullshit is this?
What happened to my 3-foot-tall vinyl figures of giant robots?
Right? Yeah.
You know why we don't have diecast anymore? Because jack-offs like you are fucking sending kids into comas.
Yep.
I put adults into comas. Why children? No,
That's
adults are
even
the ones who
worse.
deserve it.
They have the power to stop us from having these toys.
It sucks
Not
because like
when they're in comas.
all the good toys are way too expensive. Like if I decided like I want to get myself a Sola Chogokin actual transforming, getter robo, I'm just fucked because it's like $700. Like what the fuck is that shit?
Look, man, I just want a Masterpiece Grimlock, and that shit's $100. I'm sorry.
It does have the name Masterpiece in it, so it's definitely worth $100.
Yeah, apparently.
And this is the point where I point to the chart where it's all tied into the Nazis.
Wow.
Whoa. Whoa.
I knew we were arguing on the internet, but I didn't know we'd gotten to that point in the conversation already.
Have you seen my card? I'm pulled the Nazi card.
It's like one of those things, like we have stuff now that's insanely expensive for the stuff that's really high quality that you would want. There's a fucking Bloodia action figure. Jin's Cyberbot is available now. It's half plastic, half diecast. And I'm just like, how dope would this have been as a fucking kid, right? When I could not have afforded it, but it probably would have been cheaper.
That's true.
But now that I can't afford it and I'm an adult, I can't justify that cost. Because I'm like, yo, Kelly, how much is 10,290 yen?
Don't ask me to do shit right now.
That's like 100.
Yeah.
All right,
120
thanks,
bucks.
Kelly. You're useless. $100.
Thank you. You're useless.
100 bucks.
All right. So, away from the toys. Persona 2. Persona
Oh.
4 2. Ultimax.
damn it.
whatever the hell we're calling it.
Wasn't it called Suplex
Persona
Hold?
2.
Well, the Japanese
Persona
version is being called something different from the American version. But the Japanese version is what came out.
Persona 4 Ultimax Ultra Suplex Hold.
So that came out. And there are so many people online who are already acting like this game is broken and we don't even have all the characters yet.
Hmm.
I mean, that's how it goes.
Isn't it? It's like we've actually hit overdrive in terms of everybody just shitting on a game. The game is not even out in America and everybody's shitting on it.
Everybody was just at the starting block waiting for the gun to fire. Shit. Just like fucking just jump out as fast as possible.
Everybody's just like rip.
Anime's dead. It's not like we have other games to play, much like Under Night In-Birth.
No, there are no other games. Look, don't you know Under Night In-Birth died as soon as Persona 4 2 released in Japan?
It's like, man, I was really enjoying that game, but the new anime game came out, so Rip anime. Oh, let's go to the new one. Oh, it sucks. What do we do now? We're hit a brick wall. We can't go back, man. We torched everything.
It's okay. It's okay. You know why? Because the new Blaze Blue that will also be shit a week after it comes out is coming out in 2 months. And then to your Xrd, which people
oh my
already
god.
as well.
No. Okay, so Arc System Works knows the score. They're like, just push them out faster. It doesn't matter. They're gonna buy it. They're gonna call it shit. But we got the next one that they're gonna. It's like a Sonic cycle, like super fast.
Yeah, they smartened up. ArcSys realized that the anime fighting game scene is just shitting on everything as it comes out. So they're like, they're still buying it. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, they're fickle enough to complain about it, but not smart enough to not buy it.
This is how we make all of our money.
Right, so, I've seen into the future. After Xrd, we're gonna have Basara Cross XX.
Ooh.
So Basara Double Cross, which is actually gonna be a crossover game with whatever shitty IP they can get their hands on. And then we're gonna have Persona 3, which is gonna be based off of like the Persona 5 protagonist, so it's gonna be that Harry Potter looking motherfucker. And then we're gonna get another Xrd, and then we're gonna get another Basara game, and it's gonna be the third Basara, but instead of actually adding 3 X's, it's gonna be Basara Zerd.
Okay,
And then no one,
following you.
All right, and then we're gonna get finally Hokuto no Ken 2.
Oh,
And
where
that's
it's
gonna
based
be-
off Fist of the Blue Sky?
Oh my god, it would be the shittiest shit ever. Like, I think
But by that
we're-
point, we will have gone into postmodern Air Dash scene where everybody likes the worst games because.
What if? Hold on. Let's keep with the modern timeline of what we know.
Okay.
So these games are gonna release, and we got up to Xrd being probably the last one, right?
Okay.
Either Xrd or Chrono Phantasma 2.
Okay.
But what if the release of Capcom games on the Nessica brings us full circle back to the original 2 anime games, which are Third Strike and Darkstalkers 3? This whole thing just becomes a time loop.
What if anime games are a time loop?
How can anime be real if we're not real?
What is anime?
Don't fucking answer that, any of you.
Anime is.
Shut the fuck up.
Those old, like, what was it? It was like,
that was
Or was it
it was-
ADV?
It was
yeah,
ADV, yeah.
the old ADV bumpers, but like you got on the tapes before everything. Anime is action.
Hey, shut the fuck up.
Okay, so it's funny. Josh has been already playing this game a ton online, just like playing matchmaking and stuff like that, and he's having a lot of fun with it. He's like, it's ridiculous. The damage is just unbelievable for some characters, but at the same point, so doesn't necessarily make it a bad game. It makes it a very rough game to play. Like, oh, did I mess up once? Well, I probably lost. Shit. And some of the
there you
new
go.
characters look really cool. I'm interested in seeing them played. I know that some people, I guess, have Adachi already, because I think certain hard copies of the game shipped with a code to play them.
I believe the special edition hard copies have Adachi as like a DLC code, very similar to how Terumi was available to some people.
Yeah.
Oh,
so,
okay.
so what you're telling me though is that this one isn't region locked.
Well, he got the digital version, so I have no idea about the physical copy. So,
I think Adachi needs to be removed from the game.
you know, it sounds like you're a hater.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing.
So how
Just
much
hate-
do you love the English Adachi voice?
Well, I wouldn't know because I never heard it. Okay.
So for Anthony's birthday, we're getting him an Adachi plush.
Oh
They
my
probably
God.
don't make those, but we can make one for him.
Are you guys ready for like me finding out the most creative way to destroy something on the
Yeah.
internet?
Just record it.
I'll have you know that I definitely broke into a government facility and stole both acid and liquid nitrogen.
So, not knowing who this Adachi guy is, I just googled him. Holy shit, he looks like a nerd.
Yeah.
That's sort
Goddamn.
of the point of the
He is like the
character.
ultimate
character.
fedora character. Like, I don't like that guy.
I don't like that. That's why he's a bad guy.
This is a bad guy?
Yeah.
Wow. Alright.
I just like, wow. No silence after that. Just silence. But I don't know. I honestly think the game can be fun. I haven't gotten a chance to play it too much just because I've been doing other stuff. Teddy looks fun, but really different. And again, it's like we always talk about, people just shitting on things before they have a chance.
You know, I've harped on this a little bit before. The whole dead game joke. Or at this point, it's a fucking meme. And if you continue it, you're a shitbag and your sense of humor is terrible. Like, that needs to end.
Yeah.
Like, you know which games are dead?
I don't know.
The ones people aren't talking about or playing whatsoever anywhere. So that means
Waka Waka
Most Neo
7's
Geo
dead.
games?
Rise of the Robots is dead, I think, yeah. Brutal Paws of Fury, yeah, that's dead. I don't think Ashura Blade is getting played anywhere, even though people should be playing it.
What was that 3DO game, Way of the Warrior?
Oh,
That one's dead, yeah. What was the other one, like Tattoo Masters or some shit?
You know, what you're realizing by your logic, you're bringing these games back.
Good.
Oh, I just mentioned them? Like, is this like a just don't look kind of thing?
Just don't look. Just don't look. But it is really stupid that people are still just doing this. And what's even worse is that we already have people who are just like, well, now Under Night's dead, except there were some really good finals at Summer Jam over the weekend, if anybody clued in and watched them. I only got to see grand finals because I slept in because I'm a bum.
I couldn't find them.
Well, if you had gone to Shore, they actually had the whole schedule up. Or you could have just gone to Big E Gaming. I think they had their schedule up too. But Under Night finals were awesome. And you can tell that the game is still evolving in a lot of ways.
Mm-hmm. It's all about the interactions between the two characters, not just what a character is able to do.
Yep.
It's more about the players.
And you know, for as much as people complain about Gordeau, finals were Lene versus Carmine.
I could believe that.
Yeah. So it was actually really fun to watch. Like, the entirety of Top 8 was actually pretty good. If you definitely if you like Under Night, go check out, if you even want to give the game a chance, go check out Summer Jam Archives, because it's pretty indicative of some of the higher level play that's available in America right now. Even though America still has a bit of work to do. But we're getting there.
It was interesting to note that most of Top 8, if I remember correctly, was old Melty Blood players.
That is correct.
And if I remember right, the majority of like top Melty Blood players are in the East Coast. I could be wrong.
That's pretty accurate from what I know, at least of the scene. So yeah, it's just one of those things, like we say, you know, like, hey guys, you can play multiple games.
What?
I know.
Did you know that there's a multitude of video games out there, and that if you don't like one, you can play another. But if you like both, you can play both?
Yo, hold on. I can be a polygamerist?
Mm-hmm. You know how I feel about novel ideas. I hate books. No novels involved.
God.
Yeah, I don't know. People are dumb. I've always said this, but for the most part, I hate Twitch chat in general. I think the people that watch us,
love it. Okay, yeah.
the people that watch us seem to be at least somewhat better than the average layman. But it's just like, oh boy, I really can't wait to see the same comment several thousand times over and over again because it's funny.
I think it's more because something involving stupidity.
I blame Family Guy.
God.
Okay.
I like that. Okay.
I mean, you don't like the non sequitur humor?
I love non sequitur humor. That's not
Like
the
the
point.
excessive non sequitur, where like you actually can't have sequitur humor anymore?
No, it's like where the non sequitur becomes the entire joke. It's like, hey, remember that joke? Well, let's do it again, but let's not stop, and let's have everyone else do it all the time as well. And it's still funny because at one point it might have been a joke.
Is that how that works?
No, I don't know. I'm tired of people.
I like that. I don't know. I'm lost.
What if, hold on, follow me here, Tony. Follow me. I put a kappa at the end of anything I say.
Oh my god, if you do that, you might be, like, committing a crime against me.
You know, I for one, am really saddened by the fact that George Carlin died before he could have added kappas to any of his humor.
Yeah.
Anthony, you're the god of this call. Please kick him out now.
Yeah, just throw him out.
Now, like,
It's
Do a
done.
garbage can, maybe.
What about Richard Pryor with a kappa?
Okay. I was gonna not let it slide, but you gotta go.
I thought it, but not.
I didn't want to be some sort of, like, you know, call Führer or anything like that. Like, people are definitely entitled to their own opinions and whatnot. I definitely like hearing people
You're
out.
like normally.
But when you
but,
don't stop, like, come on, dude. Like, you already got the point across.
Wait, did you really hang up on him?
Yep.
yes.
I regret nothing.
That's amazing.
Wait, do we have Hell Pockets now?
Hey.
Oh,
Fuck.
I like that. Fuck.
Hey, Hell Pocket, so check it out. We decided earlier that Kelly is, you know, a step up from you only because she has a deeper, sultrier voice.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? You haven't even heard my deeper, sultrier voice.
Oh, damn, you have a deeper, sultrier voice?
This is like my professional voice right now. This is how I do not, offend or scare the regular people.
The normies, as we like to call them.
I was about to say the finger quotes on the regular people were killing me.
So, what brings you on this fine Super Desperation Ragio? Like, it's all mad like usual.
Oh, dude, like I'll be honest, like I'm still barbecuing right now, but like I got a tweet from Seg saying that we were live, and I was just like, oh shit, I better get on. Wait, I didn't start the show, and you guys had already started it, so I'm in here now, and it looks like you guys doing a good job, so I'm gonna let you do what you gotta do because I got fucking pit. What?
So you're here to announce the Senran Kagura game, right?
Oh wow.
The Senran Kagura game? Oh, dude, oh man. What the fuck is Senran Kagura?
I got one better. Hey, Hell Pockets, this Gaia 5 was announced last night.
What? It was announced last night?
Yeah.
This Gaia 5 was announced last night.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I was actually gonna ask you about that because I thought that was a troll or something.
Nope, it's real.
It's real?
Mhm.
Wait, didn't they just come out with like 1.2 or something?
They came out with D2, but
Yeah, they came out with like a remake of 4 for the Vita.
yeah, and then D2 came out for the PS3, Sky 5 on the PS4.
Oh
So-
man, I'll be honest, dude. Like I haven't even finished my FGC All-Star playthrough of this Gaia 1.
Well, rip.
That's where I name everybody in my party after FGC members. You guys are like the first 7.
Cool.
Wait, what class am I?
I was like the biggest.
Class or what?
person
Class
there.
you?
Yeah,
You're the Red Skull.
I'm okay with this.
Wait, you're the Red Skull?
Paul's the priest. Sanchez is the Blue Skull.
That just
Gibby is a soldier.
did you
Wait.
just confuse me with Tony?
Oh god.
Yeah, he definitely did.
Going to the Matthew McConaughey voice.
You said it
Wait, no,
was-
Sanchez is a Red Skull. God damn it!
Okay.
Okay,
You guys
so-
gotta stop sounding like each other.
I don't sound like him.
All right, Tony. From now on, we just talk in funny accents. Neither one of us uses a real voice.
Oh my! What is going on out there?
He's like this guy. I'm sorry about Chris.
Those rabble rousers in the gaming industry. I call them robber barons.
That'll help a lot. I'm telling you.
Alright, that'll help a lot.
Rapscallions and whatnot. Nah.
So
Screw the whole
what
thing.
What did I miss?
You missed my pre-show, which was amazing. So, good on
We
that.
just talked about Smash, then we talked about other Nintendo stuff like the new 3DS.
Woo!
There's a
Oh,
new
it's-
3DS. Didn't they already make like 2 of those?
Yep.
Yeah, now there's going to be a third one. It's more
so
different.
they made a 3DS, then they made a 2DS. Now they're making a 3DS.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
still a 3DS. It's just some games don't work with the old 3DS now.
Yo, that new tech, man. Catching on to that Sony and Microsoft tech, man.
No, they're catching on to that Apple marginal upgrades.
Just saying like, yeah, this shit's improved, but it will not play old stuff because why would you want to play old games when you can play new shinier games?
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know.
exactly it, actually.
Yep.
How did you know?
Because I know how this system works.
Oh, okay.
I don't mean to derail things. I want you guys to continue to have a great show. I am still in the middle of entertaining guests, but I just wanted to give you guys all a shout out for doing a great show. And sure, I've been drinking heavily all day.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's totally not the booze talking when I say you guys are doing a great job.
Tell the family I said what's up and I love them.
Thanks, Chris. Have a nice barbecue.
You guys have a nice barbecue too.
Thank you. Wow. Yeah.
We
And
definitely...
them out. Yeah.
Well, what in tarnation was that?
We just had a wild nerd.
So, wait.
Well,
I
I've
don't,
never.
I don't actually know what the Senran Kagura verse game is.
Kelly.
Think
Kelly.
about
Wait.
that.
Why would Kelly know about that? I mean, come on.
Kelly. Well, all I know is about boobs. That's it.
Yeah, I know. That's like.
No,
No,
it's
actually-
about ninjas, you idiot.
Oh, ninja
I
boobs.
mean,
I'm sorry.
it's booby ninjas.
Oh,
Like,
booby ninja. Oh, I had it backwards.
like actually, the story of the games is pretty good. I like it. But and the characters are well designed. But wait, which Senran Kagura are you talking about?
That new one.
The one from last night?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Estival Versus. So basically, like, so far in the Senran Kagura series, like, all of the mainline titles have been on 3DS, and the, like, quote, spin-offs have been on Vita or Sony systems now, I guess, since they announced it for PS4. But, yeah, so, like, there was Senran Kagura on the 3DS, and then Shinobi Versus on the Vita, and then Senran Kagura 2 on the 3DS, which just came out in Japan, and then now, yeah, they're doing another Versus on a Sony system, so it's basically like you play as ninjas. The 3DS ones are more like 2.5D, where you have like sort of a like depth, but not really. It's still sort of side-scrolling, and they're mostly like wave of enemy beat 'em ups type of thing. And then the ones on Vita and Sony systems are more like Dynasty Warriors games. They're Musos. So, and you can like, you play as cute girls and you transform into cool ninja costumes and do cool things. And your clothes fly off when you take damage.
They are the
You know,
least ninja-y ninjas I've seen.
No, this sounds right up your alley, Paul. And this is the game for you.
Wow.
And the
Can you
jiggle
boo Gibby
physics are
from the
out of
call?
control.
Oh wow.
Wow, what? I think I booted.
Yeah.
Damn. I think Kelly got booted because she stopped talking?
What?
Did you boot
No,
Kelly?
no,
I don't
no.
Oh,
Nobody
yeah,
got
that's what's
booted.
there.
Nobody got the boot.
Okay.
I don't really know much about the series other than Daidoji looks cool and I like Katsuragi's voice. That's about
That
it.
doji is cool.
That's about it.
Yeah, this definitely does not sound like anything I will be playing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because you're not cool.
I mean, I've never been cool. It's okay.
I've always been
I'm
cool,
used-
so you know you can learn from me.
Right. Yeah, I'll do that.
I mean, I'm like the coolest guy I know, and that my mom knows. So that's pretty
No,
cool.
well, I mean, you know, if your mom says it, I mean, obviously it's got to be true.
Why would I make the post on Facebook if it was a lie, and then like my own post?
And then why would your mom agree with you if it was a lie?
Yeah,
Hmm.
my mom's a pretty reputable source. Okay.
Okay. I mean, you know, I'll take that. Why not?
Do we really have anything else to do? Because we can cut this
No,
short.
I don't think. I think we're definitely. We're just
I thought
running
we
on
were
fumes.
gonna,
Alright, there's
keep
one
talking
thing.
about your mom.
Wow.
No, there's
Why don't you
thing I
ask your
wanna bring
mom?
up. There's
What's
a new
up?
PS4 coming out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There's a metal babble on it that is melting onto the system. This shit looks so sick, alright? I'm gonna start a Kickstarter or a crowdfunder or whatever the shit. You guys buy this for me, and I will stream whatever the hell you want me to stream. I will do it all. I will shave my beard if you guys buy this for me. Boom, there you go.
So honestly,
Yeah.
you know what it sounds
And my
like?
back.
It just sounds like you should just be streaming and telling people to donate. So
What?
go for it.
That requires dedication and effort and work, and I don't. Yeah, I'm already doing it. I don't know what you're talking about.
No,
Yeah,
no.
you- All the thing that needs to happen is y'all people need to be watching and donating.
Yeah. The Metal Slime PS4 does look really cool.
Yeah.
It looks really good, but you know, chances of us getting it here in America. I think it's like negative 282%.
Are they region free?
That's what Paul and I were trying to figure out last night. Our PS4 is region free.
Because the PS3 is just.
Yeah, that much I know.
The only thing that's region locked is videos, but region 1 is Japan and America, so. Yeah.
No idea. I don't know how I don't know this, actually.
Huh. Oh well. It still looks like a stick system. I've never bought a theme system except for that Nintendo 64 that was Pikachu themed for my baby brother. But that's something different. That wasn't for me.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever got a themed console. I definitely bought a console around the time Metal Gear Solid 4 came out, but I didn't get the Metal Gear Solid version because I wanted an 80 gig, and it wasn't a part of the deal. So I'm just like, screw that.
Hey, you know, speaking of themed bullshit, I actually wanted to mention this because I found it amongst my garbage the other day. Is a faceplate for Xbox 360 that's the original Street Fighter 4 cast.
Oh yeah.
And it's just still in its fucking original packaging, and I'm like, what the fuck can I do with this? Like, who would want this?
Mm-hmm.
How can I make $2 off of this?
Yeah.
Or make someone happy that would want it? Like, what would be the way to go?
Have people subscribe to iPlayWinner, obviously. I don't know.
Oh, what a wonderful site!
I like that. What a wonderful.
And then I don't know, give it away, or I don't know, just be like, hey, who wants it? And then make them bid for it, or make them do your bidding for it.
Yeah.
It's like, you can do it, but you gotta sweep my front porch. I need it swept. Well, I don't know, your doormat. Have them sweep your doormat.
I think from porch is a euphemism for something else.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm cool on that, man. Cool on that. I'll find another way to give it out because I'm sure somebody wants a Street Fighter 4 faceplate for their Xbox 360.
Yeah.
People like things, right?
Yes.
Maybe.
Excellent. There was one thing I wanted to chime in on very shortly since we have like a few minutes left. The Summer Jam finals for Street Fighter 4, which had Native Impact playing T-Hawk. Some people being upset at his play, suggesting that it was gimmicky. And, you know, I didn't really chime in when these things were being said because I didn't watch it. But I thought with the amount of people complaining about it, I would give it a look. And I watched it this morning, and it just seems like your standard grappler fare. Maybe he's a little churny, you know, maybe going for one too many 360s, but he didn't lose, which means his strategy was sound enough to win. Now, if it's working, can we call it a gimmick? It isn't at that point a strat?
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, if it works more than once or twice, it's definitely not a gimmick.
Okay.
Is that really the definition, though? Because I felt that just because something is gimmicky doesn't make it not legitimate.
Well, no, see, if it works once and then they learn, it's obviously just a gimmick. But if it continuously works over time, then it's a strat.
Yeah.
Because you can have good gimmicks and good strats.
But can you have good Yomi?
Yes.
Can you boot yourself out of the call?
I mean, I could, but then the only people would only hear me at that point.
Well, damn it.
It wouldn't solve the issue.
Like, the other thing that bugs me was the idea that there are superior players.
That always gets me.
It's always funny to me, because, I mean, that's fine. People can have a more fleshed out and better tournament history. Like, Tony, how many tournaments have you entered or done well at?
Done well?
Like, yeah, like, let's say you made top 8 at.
I want to say one or
okay,
two.
One. Now compare that to my illustrious Third Strike career.
Of 5.
Sure thing, Paul. And let's compare it. But let's say we happen to play a game of Third Strike, and you wipe the floor with me. Are you not then, in this instance, the superior player?
No.
Are you daft?
No.
You won. You were better in that instance.
Oh well, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you meant just like.
Better player overall.
I thought you meant that if we just played, like I'm pretty sure I'd lose, but I mean, if in the event that I won, I'd be like, hey, I won, good on me.
Yeah, you won.
I'm gonna pull, the 707 gimmick where it's just like I won once, I'm the best forever. No, I mean,
That's
I'm
right.
not
You
gonna
walk away. You retire champion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you definitely have the right to do that. That's yours. You won. You get to do whatever you want with your winnings.
Yeah. Can't take a win away.
No, you can't. So at no point when we sit down to play fighting games do we have to put our resumes on the table and be like, well, you know, by the looks of it, he's gotten a top 8 at EVO and he might have thrown up on Hell Pockets' lawn.
Yeah.
Like, at no point does that become a comparison.
It's like Gibby's gonna enter a Street Fighter 4 tournament and then, like, you know, go like, I don't know, 0-2. But it's like, but as you see here, he was the best SNK player for several years, being very strong. So he gets 50 bonus points.
Yeah,
Woo, 50 points.
Like, this stuff doesn't come up, so it shit's clowny to me. Like, why do you even bring it up? This is not some fucking, like, weird-ass fucking, like, history lesson bullshit when we sit down and play. It's that match, in that instance. So I don't give a fuck if, like, this player served in World War II and, like, personally sniped Hitler with no scope.
Boom, headshot.
Like, this isn't what's coming up right now. We're not here to discuss credentials.
Wait, but what if he noob-tubed Hitler?
That, no, just
That would be hilarious.
hit him with a thunk. Match.
This entire thing is like the complete essence of losing to top player branding. Native did not give a shit and won.
Mm-hmm.
Who did he beat? I have no idea what happened.
He
Who did he beat?
won over Chris G and Ricky.
Okay,
And
who
that
did he
was
play
the
in grand
big
finals?
players that, you know, he had beat to, like, once he got to top 16. He probably beat other people too.
And in grand finals, he had to play Smug, and Smug was the winner of that.
Oh, so Smug won the tournament?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought Tioch won. Okay. People
Yeah.
just need to shut the fuck up.
That's about right.
Yeah.
Like, that's all it comes down to. It's like, oh, what, you don't like the way someone played? I mean, that guy got second place at a tournament. Oh, he took out like 2 big names, and he hung with another big one. They're all some pretty damn good players. He did really well against them. So you mean to tell me your big names, your favorite players, fell for gimmicks? Damn, they must not be that good then. Is that what you're trying to say?
What? Please don't shatter my reality. Like, my Justin Wong poster is now peeling off the ceiling. I need him to watch me sleep. Watch him.
Wow. Watch over me, Justin.
I could just imagine Alex just sitting in there looking up at, you know, this poster, and then he really, like, you know, just like hunkers down in his bed and tucks himself in, and he says, "Let's go, Justin," and then goes to sleep.
just whenever I'm having an existential crisis, I just look like, what would Justin do? And I look up, like, no, but K-Barbecue wouldn't fix anything here.
I think that's a good place to end. I think we're done with that.
Do we have nothing else to add?
I don't think we have
Other
anything
than
important to add.
wow, well, yeah, not important, but wow, Cloud may have lost to Flux in grand finals. It definitely went 17-5 against the East Coast, and even if you take in the top 8 matches, he still came with like 21-8. That's still a failing grade, East Coast.
Actually, can we talk
Damn,
about...
just that parting talk shit right there. I liked it.
Oh no, wait, 21-9. Still.
Can we talk about the Coach Steve look? Like, if you know him, please hug him for me. Like,
Oh, shit. Like, okay, I'm sorry. I know we said we're going to end, but I have never seen anyone at any tournament in all my years in the scene look that fucking depressed. Holy shit. That was terrible. That kid needs a hug. He needs a lollipop. He needs his mommy.
That dude
that's
had
how
an
bad it looked.
existential crisis.
Yeah, like, holy crap, this kid looked terrible.
like, I've seen dudes legit cry over losing third strike at EVO, and this guy still looks sadder.
See, I like that. I like that Alex brings up when he was looking in the mirror at
Oh.
It's just, man,
Those were tears of joy.
He made top 8, and he got to be in the Third Strike Hall of Fame with illustrious names such as Makoto Mike Wakefield.
We're done with the show.
All right, sign us off, Paul.
All right. Well, thanks everybody for enjoying us, Lordy. Enjoying another finely stupid
I
episode.
like
of
that we got the
Desperation.
intro right and you fucked up the end.
You know what? I think that had to happen. I'm actually glad we finally got everybody on the show. Even if it was only a cameo by Hell Pockets, I'm really glad that we finally got Salaryman Alex Salary Woman Kelly to join us. It's nice to have everybody here for once. It's good to have the show be complete. So I'm glad you guys could all make it. And even if Chris was only here for 5 minutes, he still served his purpose, which was to make a jackass of himself. So, for everybody here at Super Desperation Radio, good night and good luck.